So this is the continuation of my report. Number 5, topical or burning issues. These are issues who rank high in public agenda. It could be a current topic or issues of the moment being discussed in most media houses. So for example, ano is kang alis po ang nagtubuloy. They could be covered in commentaries. So next is ways on how to generate information or materials from the above mentioned sources could be through journalistic interviews or through the use of observation or eyewitness account. So pwede na diri is magamit na to ang 5 W's and 1 H. O pwede mo ito magamit ang inverted pyramid.
Hello everyone, I am Coquilla and I am the fourth reporter. And today, this presentation, we're going to explore about the writing a broadcast commentary. And the first stage says that commentary involves 3 systematic stages, and these stages are given by NUAGA and NUABAS. So the stages are idea or ideations, research stage, and presentation stage. So in this presentation, it will highlight how these 3 contributes crafting compelling and informative media narratives. Now, in ideation, in the ideation stage, the idea for the commentary is conceived. So from the word conceived, na form na daw, because it is a device of an idea or plan in mind. So in the definition, it says the conceptual stage, they allow the writers to select among available options which event, issue, or problem to write on. Okay, ang ideation kasi, it is the initial phase on writing a broadcast commentary, and it says that the writers are going to select they are generating or to select a topic that they are going to focus on. And in this stage, it involves brainstorming bitaw for the potential topic nga considering event, issue, or problem nga it's either present, past, or future nga relevant o interesting sa ilang audience. And yeah, mauna to siya ang ideation. And then the second slide says that research stage, the second stage of the writing broadcast commentary. Research stage, it simply means gathering data that were simple means gathering data that will guide the commentary writer in presenting his or her arguments in a logical manner. Okay, when we do our research, we need data good. And this data help the writers to logically argue the scale of the problem to ensure clarity and the coherence of the commentary. Yeah, it is a fact-finding exercise, the outcome of which serves as a premise for making valid postulations concerning identified problems. So, when we do research, we should find the factual information good para sigurado good that para dili dili ma-do mga to ang gihimo nga commentary, because research is not just about collecting a random data. It is finding a data that will support your arguments that being made. Always remember that. And yeah, in fact, and figures relevant to the topic are gathered at this point from books, o pwede na siya nimo maka sa books, journals, and newspapers, and magazine, etc. And sa internet, nabali na ito. And research is very crucial in commentary writing. When we do research, you should be attentive and mindful of gathering a data. Okay, this statement says that it underscores the importance of thorough research. And yeah, without a proper research method, the commentary may lack depth, accuracy, and credibility, and na possibility nga ang imuhang research kay di nimo tumaapil to mga important details dito, and that will lack of trustfulness of the audience or your listeners. So kailangan gud matarong ang imuhang research, because well research kay built with solid. You're going to engage and persuade the audience, so the research will be solid and factual informations. Kaban. So everyone, I am sorry akong giputol yun. Okay, dire na ta sa last stage, the presentation stage. Okay, this stage of writing the commentary proper. So this stage ko no, it is where the actual writing takes. So an idea and work carried out of research work may be useless if the commentary is not well written. So even if naa kay great idea, the effectiveness depends on how well it is written. So poor writing can undermine the impact of the content. Kay kung wa na nimo gitarong, dili nimo ma-emphasize bitaw pag maayo ang imuhang idea. So useless gud na siya. So in the slide says presentations entails in coordination, sabanha of the fact tenses and paragraph such that idea flows smoothly and audience follow writer's argument to the end. So the writer must ensure that the facts are presented logically, and the tenses or the verb tenses are consistent. Yes, consistent, and the paragraphs are structured well, that sa sugod maayo pa sugod maayo pa niya sa imuhang dadang body o dito na sa imuhang legs, wala na dahil dito. So it's good, kailangan well structured sa ganimong paragraph para ma-followed sa imuhang audience from the start to the end. And dito na dahil pa sa structuring a commentary. Okay, the essential components of commentary. Commentary, like human beings, natay tulo pod ka parts, which is the head and body and legs. And yes, head refers to the topic for the commentary. So ang ako po pagsabot no, ang head is a title because kung wala tay title, wala tay topic. So mao po na akong pagsabot. So the topic helps the writer in adhering his or her aim of writing the commentary. Excuse me, man. Okay, I'm sorry again for cutting the video. Okay, asan ako? Oh, there it is. Okay, head simply defines what the commentary will focus on. So, this head will the topic will serve as their guide, no? Kibale. In example, a features report in the print media could have headline that read as examination malpractice among Nigerian student. And the title for the comment could read the need to discourage Nigerian student from indulging in examination malpractice. So for us nga as audience, this kining headlines or kani, it will catch our attention, no? It will capture our attention. While ang kanang mga writers, it will serve as their guide to focus on their main arguments, to maka-provide silang mga relevant or interesting sa ilahang content. Yes. So it is Nuanwani or in Nuarago and Nuabes observes that the following points should guide the commentary. So it's their observations and it has nothing to do with me because I don't know what they're thinking. Okay, dire na ta sa body. I hope you do understand what I'm talking here, no? Body should be written in simple and easy to understand language because clarity is very essential mong klaro kung mo dara. So this is because the word medium is transient. From the word transient, panandalian or pansamantala lang siya. And the listener has one opportunity to listen and to grab the message. Because sa broadcasting mangyod, they often deliver their information to one and cannot be reviewed immediately. So there's a possibility that their message is crucial because they can't, the message is not clear and memorable. So, the use of high-sounding grammar is completely unnecessary. Yes, complex vocabulary can confuse your audience, no? The focus should be conveying your message effectively, not showcasing and elaborate your language. So, similarly, the commentary should be short and straight to the point. This is because the broadcast medium is time-bound or limited. Radio news commentaries are often given only 5 minutes, so this 5 minutes, it means only that every second counts. Sorry again for that. Every second counts. So the information, the important details of your commentary should be conveyed in that minutes. No, the language should also be a conversational, right? As if you discussing with your audience. No, and that's it. I hope you do understand what the body means, and the remaining topic will be discussed by our gorgeous MICABALO. Thank you, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am MICABALO, the Group 4 reporter. My topic is continuously of Miss Venus. The leagues or conclusion refer to the last segment of the commentary. It is at this point that the writer makes his or her stand known to the listener. He and she takes a stand and makes a call on government, public or specific authorities to follow a particular line of action. This is therefore he and she makes the aim or intention of writing the commentary known. Statement is it is the part where the writer tells the audience what they believe and what action they think should be taken, whether by the government, the public, or the authorities. So like for example, imagine you're writing a commentary. So ang imong gisulat dito is reducing plastic use. So if your conclusion say reducing plastic waste is important for the environment. So ang pangutana, everyone should do their part to help. So this might not very convincing or strong, pero pag kini imong conclusion, the government must ban single-use plastic and enforce recycling programs. Without this action, our ocean will continue to suffer and future generation will face severe environmental crisis. So mas klaro, it's clearly what should be taken, which is abaning single-use plastic. And why is it important? It makes the main goal of the commentary clear and leave a lasting impact on the audience. The conclusion should be taken seriously in commentaries because the achievement of the overall objective of writing the commentary could be hinged on how it is concluded. So the sentence means that the conclusion of commentary is very important because how the commentary ends can determine whether the writer's overall goal is achieved. This is a commentary sample. Below is a commentary sample written by Chainik Nuaves in 2000 but called from Nuaves 2008, saving the NYSC program from crashing. The National Youth Corps program was conceived to foster unity among Nigerians. Under the program, Corps members are posted state other than their state so that they can live with people of different culture and peacefully coexistence with such people. In a sense, the commentary is a call to action, urging people to recognize the importance of the NYSC program and to support measures that would ensure its continued success is in promoting national unity and fostering a harmonious Nigeria. This, it was believed, would whip out any feeling of hatred among people of different ethnic backgrounds and promote brotherliness in the nation. The NYSC was also conceived to contribute immensely to nation building. Most corps members was posted to rural areas where they helped develop the skills of rural people and make other positive contribution that would better their lives. The NYSC has been significant initiative in Nigeria and on promoting national unity, fostering development and empowering young people. However, it faces ongoing challenges that needs to be addressed to ensure its continued effectiveness. Today, the NYSC program has taken a new shape. Both the condition of service and the attitude of corps members themselves have now become a far cry from what was obtainable in the 70s and early 80s. For instance, in the 70s and early 80s, the economy was relatively good and with money. Allowance of 300 naira or less a corps members could be comfortably live in the urban or rural area, saving some amounts at the same time. So in my example, in the 1970s, a young graduate from Lagos might be sent to a rural village in the north. They would live there, meet new people, and help with the community development, all while being able to save money from their small allowance. Now, a graduate today might try to avoid rural areas due to lack of amenities or fear of insecurity. Even though they get a higher allowance, it's often not enough because of high cost and inflation, and they may want to work in a city where they might find a job after the program. To the contrary, today, the level of economic instability coupled with a crisis in most parts of the country has made the NYSC program a different ballgame. Even with a different allowance of 3,500 naira or more, corps members still find it difficult to eke out a living, let alone save money, except the corporate involved in difficult to eke out a living, let alone save money, except the corporate involved is lucky to have been posted to good establishment that pays extra allowance aside from that of NYSC. Essentially, this stanza the stark reality that the NYSC program is no longer a comfortable experience for many corps members due to economic challenges and instability. This harsh condition of service has led the federal government to embark on an upward review of the monthly allowances of corps members. So, ang government has acknowledged the difficulties and has taken steps to increase the allowance. It has also made corps members to fraudulent attempt to influence their postings or redeployed to other states so as to work in place of their choice. Also serving in the rural areas is fast becoming in taboo to most corps members because most people wish to stay in the cities where they could enjoy social amenities and possibly stay close to relation who can help them in time of need. So this stanza demonstrates how the difficult conditions have not only affected corps members' financial situation but have also led to changes in their behavior and attitudes toward the program. The fear of facing unemployment after the program has also made corps members to wish to serve in establishment that could possibly retain them after youth service. Also, certain crises that are peculiar to some states have made corps members not to wish to go to such state for fear of their lives. So means they are not only driven by the desire for financial stability but also they need to feel safe and secure during their service year. This underscores the challenging environment in which the NYSC program operates. Critical to these problems, the objective for which NYSC program was initially established is fast becoming defeated. The federal government has greater role to play in returning the NYSC program to what is used to be so that the corps members, and the entire nation would benefit from the program. So, the federal governments to take a more active role in addressing the issues and restoring the program to its former effectiveness. Would be reduced or averted completely from the states. So, diri anadayon, this passage is a call to action for the government to interview and improve the NYSC program. Diri nag-emphasize ang mga importance of the program for national unity, development, and the well-being of young Nigerians. So the last stanza, however, more should be done to ensure that the problem of economic instability in the nation is positively addressed in order not to make nonsense of upwardly reviewed monthly allowance of corps members which may not have a value in the face of inflation. The author saying that simply increasing the allowance is not enough. The government needs to address the root causes of economic instability such as inflation to ensure that the allowance provides real value to corps members.
Hello everyone, I'm Dave Ian GULAY, and I'm going to discuss about the elements of style in broadcast commentaries. Commentary writing is a crucial aspect of broadcast media, similar to how feature, report, or print media. Style plays a significant role in this writing, expressing a person's uniqueness through sentence and paragraph construction, tenses, comma, diction, and simplicity. And also, spelling and syntax is included here. A good style in effective communication, the message to the audience, facilitating the reader's objective. There are various types of style, including simple, complex, flowery, humorous, and conversational. The simple and conversational style are suggested for broadcast commentary writers. Style is influenced by factors such as individuals' reading habits, educational standards, medium, audience natures, writer's personality, and subject matters, and writing objectives. The nature of the audience affects style, as the writers must consider whether the audience is educated or familiar with the writing inputs used. The medium should be considered to ensure the message is packaged in the right format for easy understanding. The objective of the commentary also affects styles, as the writer must ensure more facts are contained in the write-up. The subject matter of topic also requires a specific style. In conclusion, understanding the basics of writing style is essential for commentary writers to achieve the writing objective. And these are the points to note in broadcast commentary writing. And these are the points to note in broadcast commentary. First, mix simplicity to your watch word. Make it easy. Number 2, go straight to the point. Just straight to the point. Don't make it exaggerate or don't talk too much. 3. Support view of points with points. Support what you mean. Support what you say. Okay? 4. Don't exaggerate your position. 5. Use conversational language. Carry out research on your topic. Number 6. Present two sides of the argument. You should provide two topics or two sides of the argument. Okay? And number 7, reflect the commentary there through the title. Okay? Number 7, conclude by making a call or recommendation. And last, number 8, cross-check your facts to ensure they are right. Make sure that what you say or the facts that you are trying to say, ensure that they are right. Okay? And that's everything in elements of style in broadcast commentaries. Again, and I am Dave Ian, and this is my report.
Hello teacher, good afternoon. My report is broadcast announcer. The announcer is any broadcast medium plays a vital role, keeping the confident expected glued to the particular station. Ang pasabot ani is means nga ang announcer na jugay role jud nimo. Kung gusto ka maging playful ka, pwede ka maging seryoso ka more siya confident in yourself nga ipagawas jud nimo nga mura siya ka ng 3 years na ka hardworking, so normal na jud nimo ana, pero nabjud kay role jud ana as announcer or duty to para telling nimo sa ubang tao sa mga usigi pang buhat nimo sa program nimo through the day. Kay kung sa radio station ka, kung makakuan ka sa mga tao, maminaw yun ang mga tao sa imo, unsay nahitabo sa game, unsay nahitabo sa sa mga sa mga tao. Or para maka for example, DJ ka, so maminaw ka sa mga boot lovers nga into the breakup, so maminaw ka ana para maka big up of kanang relationship bitaw ka kanang murag naglisten po ka sa perspective sa isa ka babae nga heartbreak ka. So ikaw, you give them advices or depends pud na sa imong role pud nimo sa imong trabaho pud nimo. Next is in the broadcast media. Many people are involved in the day-to-day running program, but viewers are listening usually identified with the presenters or announcers. A good program no matter ang pasabot-ani kanang ikaw sa mood kuan kung viewers kami mga announcer involved sa mga lain mga tao through the day ang maminaw ang mga tao sa imuha kay makabalupod sila nakabalupod sila nga naka-identify pud sila sa imuha kung presenters baka on announcers kay makabalo pud na sila muna sa mga tao nga ay nindot man din ang mga program di ay kay nindot man pud ang gikon sa mga crew bitaw dito gipang buhat nila nga good vibe kaayo ka nakataw-anan dili kay bad kay mga kuwan dili siya purely kaayo nga murag normal ka neutral kaayo mo nang pagtingin sa mga tao sa inyo ha mo nang kuwan sa mga announcers nga kuwan pero daghay pun mga listener nakabalo po sila sa mga pangalan nimo o sige pang buhat nimo or the way you speak to them. Next one is who is an announcer. An announcer is anyone perform acts or announcing. Kani pud ani mag-create pud kung makabalo pud ang announcer nga murag ang mga tao kanang nagkuan bitaw sila kanang rude bitaw sa imuha pero nag-act lang ka sa ilaha para maka-create bitaw ka og kanang entertainment kanang education nimo sa ilaha maminaw pug gyapon ka sa ilaha bisan naging rude po sila pero at least an announcer ka duty jud nimo nga nag-present bitaw sa mga ideas nimo or mag-create pug mga details or careful of your words sa ilaha nga murag maka good vibe pud sa ilaha biskan rude pud ang mga tao sa imuha. Next one is kanang kung live bitaw ka so kon kay ka energetic ayo ka nga tao nga announcer daghan jud maggusto interesado jud sa imuha sa mga gipang bili or kanang mga kuan jud nimo or sa gipang buhat nimo sa imong live kung nagkuan ba ko nag live selling ba ka energetic biya na so daghan mga tao interested sa imuha o sa ma-curious pud na sila sa imuha nanindot pugag ka ng boses nimo confidential ka kaayo good imong presentation bitaw nimo sa labas ay sa tao bitaw nga murag good personality ka good og ka ng mga kuan bisan na mga rude pero nagkuan gyapon ka sa ila entertainment gyapon ka sa ilaha mo jud na ang announcer sa imo kung mo jud ang kuan sa announcer duty kanina man kung walay mga manners dili ang kanina man pod same time sa mga broadcast announcer same manners gyapon ka hindi lang ikaw as a broadcast announcer kundi imo katapad pud nimo ang manners so pwede po siya pwede po ka mag-speak sa mga microphone sa mga speaker para makakuan po ka sa mga information sa mga gipangkuha sa mga audience kanang wide kanang mga daghan kaayog mga ideas, so nagkuan kag mga information dito sa mga tao para makakuan pug ka sa mga ideas sa imo kuan nimo kung need a plan sa program nimo imong broadcast nimo nita jud kag nindot para makaganahan pa ng mga tao. Kung wala jud nita create kag idea para ang mga tao gusto mag-interesado sa imo, gusto mo kanang mo gamit sa imong mga endorsement nimo ana. Modern announcer, straight announcing commercial products or kasi news, currency, sport. Ang kanipod, announcer, ready po ka confident kay sa mga kwan handling sa mga sports, mga interview, sa mga kwan bisan lahi na og ka ng weather, lahi na jud og ka ng kuwan, magpatuloy gyapon ka sa duty gyapon nimo na siya. Kung danger zone na jud ka na magnita ka ng safe zone bitaw pero mag-broadcast gyapon ka ana. Pwede po ka mag-narrative, pwede po ka sa mga viewers po nimo, tungod po ana, kaya nang announcer man ka. So, makakuan jud ka, maka-preference jud ka ng straight announcing jud ka sa ubang tao. Unsay nahitabo, unsa jud ang malala na ba ni or something ana or etc. Next one is the attributes an announcer. The ability to think clear to organize your thought. Ang pasabot ani maka-organize ka kana kung may mga mali murag mating jud nimo nga ay maning buhaton nimo mao jud na murag express ka sa mga thought nimo murag madali ra bitaw nimo bitaw makuan bitaw mahanunduman jud kung sa mga mali or ana quick jud ka sa mga lain butang jud ana wala jud kanang mali jud perfect jud kaayo as announcer pod pwede pod ka maging number 2 create curiosity always bisan announcer ka naman jud kay mga mali so pwede po ang mga mali po di mo, pwede po tungod po ang mga mali po di mo, at least ma-learn po ga og urban mga tao, urban mga bagay, una po ka nga, daghan madigi pang buhat po niya, pwede po nimo ma-learn sa bang tao, or sa mga broadcast, sa mga lain ang announcer, kay pwede po, o pwede ka beginner, bisang beginner ka o di ka beginner, pwede po ka mga learn sa mga lain tao sa announcer, kung isa expert ana. Number 3, announcer. Ang announcer, pwede po kang mag-understand po og mga communication through broadcast media. Kung announcer ka, pwede po ka makakonpug ka sa mga broadcast media o sa mga process po dito na hitabo or sa gipang buhat po nila makakuan po ka maka-understand mo gipang buhat nila mo ning gipang kuan nila makakuan bitaw ka understand og maka-communicate bitaw kung mangutana ka sa ila unsay going o yada 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 makabalo na bitaw ka ana kay sa broadcast media. Next one is the training as an announcer. Eyes contact per eye contact is necessary special. Ang kanina man po, di lang jud sa eyes contact bitaw ka sa television bitaw, sa camera bitaw, kanang dili lang jud one camera, means daghan jud. Maka-confident po ga, asa na announcer nga, identify bitaw nimo nga hot kaayo mo topic nimo, magpatuloy ka. Kung ang camera mo respond og kanang cue to start, dito na di ka maging ready full of yourself. Kanang as an announcer, para sa mga media, mag-start bin 1, 2, 3. So, kuha na dayon, magpatuloy na gyapon sila sa ilang mga, kuha nila, ilang media, ilang news report nila. Na, tungod jud ana, makakuha po ng kamera sa imuha. Interpreting copy. Kanipon copy, morning importante to learn kay para makakuan po ga kung nakay makulangan nga kuan at least nakay copy sa imo text nimo o sa gipang basa nimo kung sa mga presentation nimo nimo ibang buhat nimo kung wala na poorly jud imong kuan jud nimo kanang presentation jud nimo. Articulation ang kaning articulation kanang more siya og kanang pronounce word of different meaning. More siya og kanang murag lahi na bitaw ang kuan jud nimo kanang sound sweet pero sa mga murag pronunciation bitaw nimo nga ang uban normal la pero sa uban tao kay marag rude na bitaw. So you have to be careful pud sa imong kwan word pud nimo, imong pronunciation nimo, gusto din kung ma-learn jud nimo, tarungon jud nimo kay kung equal pa lang sa katao okay ra sa ilaha kay ma-understand man jud nila jud, pero sa man tao jud ka sa mga English mga kwan ana pearly jud imo ha. So you have to memorize or depende sa imo kung maka-relaxation buga sa imong different tone pud nimo imong kwan jud how you speak to them. So you have to be careful and cautious pud sa imong ipang isulti pud nimo. And next one is use microphone. Kay sensitive yung microphone, iban ka hinay imong kwan pero kusog na kaayo. So you have more siya og kanang from the others kanang imong kwan jud nimo more siya mag-distance jud ka kanang murag kanang neutral ba kanang di jud kanang i-kwan jud nimo kanang i-kwan jud sa imong ba jud nimo as an kuwan na you have to be sensitive sa microphone paghawat pa lang. Choose careful of your kanang sa imong kamay nimo as hawakan para makadungod pud sila sa ibong ipang-ingon pud nimo. Ang kanipol announcer kung kwan jud kayo namadyo ba ng announcer nga dili sa scripted pero kabalo na sila usa pang gipang ingon bitaw nila nga namro dili murag wala na plano pero naminaw ang mga crew sa imuha kwan ana. Pero as an announcer you have to be confident og kanang mura siya og kanang cautious imong word nimo, have manners to the camera, di lang jud ang camera naminaw jud sa imuha pero pwede po ka maging emotional pero in a good way nga namura siya og kanang hindi na siya scripted para makakuha ng mga tao murag ma-interested ang mga tao sa imuha manang pasabot and thank you for listening.
Good evening, sir. In this presentation, let us know what are those skills of an announcer. Analysis of requirements. Number 1, physical requirements. In TV, an announcer must look pretty and presentable. He or she must have a good audition before other qualities and consideration. We all know that pretty and presentable is already understandable, and we must, as an announcer, we must have a good dentition, meaning you have a good quality of teeth. Next is educational requirements. Nobody will take you seriously if you fail to pronounce words correctly and say that you did not study English language as a course. As an announcer, you should know how to pronounce words correctly, and you have to study the language, of course. The next one is emotional requirement. As an announcer, you must be emotionally stable. You must know how to handle stress. Even if things are not going well, you must sound well and pleasing to your listener. Don't forget to smile and make your listeners happy. It's nasabtan naman siya emotional requirement. As an announcer, dapat kabalo gid ka mo adjust, no? In all sorts of things, especially when the problem arises when you are announcing. So you must be you know how to handle problems when you are announcing, and dili gid siya dapat maapektuhan ng imuhang work. Next, preparing a career of an announcer begins with honest examination of oneself. So you have to examine yourself if you are capable, or if you are sufficient enough, or your knowledge is sufficient enough for you to sustain, or kaya ba nimo as an announcer. You have to examine yourself first. The good presenter or announcer inflects and modulates the voice properly. Mao na ang pinaka-importante, no? Kabalo siya mo modulate sa iyahang voice, sa iyahang tingog. He or she speaks at a comfortable pace, of course. Comfortable siya musturya. He or she aims for a smooth flow. He or she chooses simple words. Yes, that's the important simple words para dali ra siya litukon, at the same time dili pud siya mispronounce. He or she uses a copy script if necessary. Yes, importante po na as an announcer, no, if pwede, magdala-dala ka og script para dili ka ma-confused or dili ka maglibog sa imong i-announce. He or she sticks to correct pronunciation of words. Of course, as an announcer, no, naka sa air or naka sa radio or naka sa TV, dapat gid mo pronounce nimo. You should pronounce well all those words para aside sa maulawan ka kani ang mas daghan pa gid ka og viewers or listeners. Pronounces names properly. Yes, importante ma-pronounce ang names sa iyahang istorya. He or she does not talk over music with vocals. Yes. Importante. And next, we have avoid slangs. Dili pwede nang slang. Abhors four-letter words. Apologizes for an error. So, this is an important, no? Apologizes for an error. Or magkamali ka, you have to apologize. Next, identifies the station clearly. Sounds on and off appreciatively. Refrains from being chatty. Of course, dili ka pwede mag-chit-chat during your announcing or during on air or during on TV. Never makes dry and expensive jokes. Next is calm and confident even when ad-libbing. Maayo ka siya mo ad-lib. Next, we have things to avoid while on air. Certain mannerisms must be avoided because apart from being irritating to the audience, they distract viewers and listeners as well. Mao ni ang mga things to avoid while you are on air. Para dili ma-irritate ang imong viewers or listeners, and at the same time daghan pa pud kag magpabilin nga listeners and viewers. Number 1, avoid being a lifeless mumbler. Number 2, do not fidget before your audience. Avoid and vocalist. Instead, use well, something like that. The last one is do not overdress, but instead dress to impress. Dress to impress, no, you should look attractive or you should look stunning on your dress. And I think that's all about the skills of an announcer.